Hello all. Test, test. There it goes. Oh, too loud? No? No, 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 no. What's up, everybody? How are you doing this beautiful Saturday evening? I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. I'm hard at work on stuff. I have tragically deviated from my hard efforts to come lecture you all about the degenerates that you are at the end of the day. And there's only one song to play for it.
I just simultaneously whipped and nade!
The police have been notified as to your activities, this bullying campaign, expecting me to stream just because I said I was going to. They're laughing at you, everybody. They're laughing at you. They just can't take you seriously. And neither could I. There we go. Let me see. Stop. There we go. All right, let's see. Allow me quickly to refresh what we're doing. Okay, train it up for the Elite Four. That's pretty much all there is to it. Level cap is 44, as I recall. Death Alchemist, sup? Sean, sup? Marin Pan, konnichiwa. Let me see. This is the new thing. This is the new thing. When someone does something for you, you thank them and you repeatedly go, arigato, 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 arigato. As they back up and begin to get uncomfortable, you approach and you keep following, keep going, arigato, arigato, arigato. Do not cease. Continue this campaign until they have absolutely submitted to your will. That's what you need to do. That's how it works. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Just keep going on them. Desho, what are you barking at? I think he's looking out the window and barking at people. Alligator, 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 alligator. Yes, correct. All right. Yes, it is a Japanese T pose. Oh no, it's like a Japanese R pose because you're standing up but you're bent over, kind of curled forward. It's like a lowercase R. All right. Yes, continue to do that. This is how you make others submit to your will. This is how, you know how they say how you can, in the art of war or whatever, a general can still lose without making a single mistake. Here's how you can win and also not make a mistake by doing this. You maintain the moral high ground at all times. All right, let me see. R pose on him with a perfect bow form. Like so. Are you learning? Is this educational for you? That's how you do it. Only you want your hands like this. Yeah, all right, there you go. Have you gotten wind of the L is real confirmations that have been going on today? What are you talking about? What, like from Death Note? I know, I should have bowed lower, forgive me. L from Death Note? Is that who you were talking about? I don't know. You'll have to excuse me. If you want to tell me how it's been confirmed that, fucking Jesus Christ, that L from Death Note is actually a real person. Would love to know that. L is real from Mario 64. Is there an L in Mario 64? There's an R. Luigi was found in the source code of Mario 64 source code that was leaked. So Luigi is real in Mario 64. Is this what the standard of real has driven to? Truly, society is degenerating. All right, let me check our status there, but I think we're just still grinding. Yeah, what would Luigi be like if it was real? The age-old question. All right, precipice, we're going to at least 20. Ooh, Link fan, what do you got? Hyper potion. Nice. All right, you may love grinding. Unfortunately, your love will be short-lived because we're almost done. I guess most of our guys are like in the 40 ranges. I think I'm gonna get everybody to 40. Then it's time to think about movesets and lock down everybody with the moveset that they're gonna have. And then we finish the last little bit of grinding. And then we're done. And then we're ready for the Elite Four. I mean, we've got a plan. We'll see what we can do. How many naces does it take to screw in an Elite Four? I thought you were gonna say screw up an Elite Four. It only takes one, but I haven't done it yet. All right, handicap, future Crobat. Is there a level cap? Yes. 44 is the level cap. That's what we've decided. And that is what we shall do. He's got the XP share. Okay, here we go. There was a sign in Mario 64 that kind of looks like it says L is real and then some numbers, so it was kind of a meme. Oh, right. That sign, that famous, like, blurry sign. But I believe that it had long ago been confirmed that that was a reused asset from Ocarina of Time. Or was one Ocarina of Time a reused asset for 64? Which came out first? Which was developed first? I mean, Mario 64 must have been first, right? I don't know. I really enjoyed this hyper-autist style of play. See, people, some people like it, some people enjoy it. And to those people I say, too late, idiot, I already don't give a shit. Alright, on this main hit with a rock. We gotta get Iron Tail. Ice Cave Bros. Ice Cave Bros. Oh shit, we're actually faster than the Golbats now. Excellent. Our grinding will have never been more optimal. Okay, this man's ice. We should be able to one-shot him, right? Oh my god, really? Whatever. Jesus. No, 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 no. It doesn't. It certainly doesn't annoy me about the potty cast. I'm sorry. I've just been doing other things. I've been focused on other stuff. Been working hard on my own projects. You know, the potty cast will come at some time. I don't know exactly when. I have to set aside time for it. You know, it's just a low priority, but we'll get to it. It's not abandoned. There's a couple stoppers on the Brad lecture, but it'll come. It'll come. Wish I had a Steelix Bro IRL. I feel that. I feel that in a big way. Have you played Final Fantasy Adventure? Right, aka Mana Series 1. I did play the Sword of Mana, which I believe is the remake of it, which sucked. I didn't like it very much. I mean, it was just so much worse than the other Mana games. Or at least, I've only really played Secret of Mana, but it is one of my favorite games of all time, even though it's not that good. Oh, well, Secret of Mana is one of my favorite games of all time. It is objectively an incredibly flawed piece of work. I mean, there can be no debate about that. But I still absolutely love it. I love watching speed runs because there's so much stuff you can break in that game. I played it, me and Ben played it together when we were kids, you know. So, can I skip straight to Secret of Mana? I believe Secret of Mana is technically the second one in the Mana series. And look, I mean, just like with Final Fantasy, there is like virtually no connection between the games. You will not miss much, if anything, of importance by skipping to the second one. If you one day want to go back and like experience every piece of the series, then, you know, go ahead and do it. But I'll tell you, I don't give a shit about skipping Final Fantasy Adventure, good, right? aka Mana 1.
So we're still farming XP in here then.
You know it's Sai. Oh shit, let me give you one of these.
Bazinga.
How about
I'm the Joker, baby.
one of those two? We're getting close though. Once Steelix here hits level 40, it's time to go, and it's time to get our moves set for the Elite Four, some of which might be up for debate. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We're gonna optimize, we're gonna theorize, we're gonna bastardize, and is that gonna be good? You mean I didn't have to play Final Fantasy 1 through 4 before I started 5? Oh man. Well, you know, Final Fantasy is a little different, I would say, because Final Fantasy does kind of actively build. Ooh, a repel, not bad. All right, slow it down. It builds on itself, in a meta textual sense. Is that the right word? Meta context? Whatever. In a meta way. Alright, hit this man. Hit this woman. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like that this man can no longer escape shit going on here. In fact, you know what? The XP share, not really vital anymore. I'm just gonna give him a shed shell. You know? Ain't gonna hurt. Give to Precipice, yes. All right, fuck you. You can't fuck us anymore. Like for example, Playing Final Fantasy V is a good idea before playing Final Fantasy VIII, for example, because Gilgamesh makes his first, you know, cool appearance in Final Fantasy V, where he establishes like actual canon lore that is continued, because Gilgamesh was the only actual character who appears between Final Fantasy games due to interdimensional rift and whatnot. And then in Final Fantasy VIII, when you finally find Gilgamesh, it'll be like, whoa! And the first thing that Gilgamesh says, when you first summon it, he says something like, "Ba," and obviously it's implied to be like the first little bit of Bart's, who was his buddy from Final Fantasy V. That is a very deep lore piece of lore about Gilgamesh that is way down deep in there. And it's not vital at all, obviously. I played Final Fantasy VIII way before I played Final Fantasy V. But it's still cool, you know? What the fuck? All right, that's enough of this. Yeah, it was Bart's from The Simpsons. That's right. Alex Jones! I really need to get that. I gotta get that Jimmy Dore clip of him yelling Alex Jones, so every time he comes out,
I will eat your ass.
for the meantime, that'll do just fine. All right, Steelix, hang on. I wanna see what he's saying. How you doing? He's shivering. Oh, he's cold. And also probably in pain. Suck it up. You're made of steel. You'll be fine. I would consider those more of Easter eggs. I mean, it is an Easter egg for sure, but it is an actual canon, like lore relevant Easter egg. But yeah, I mean, it's an Easter egg. You're right. But there is a real reason for why he says that and what is implied by, you know, all that good stuff. I think he learns Iron Tail at level 40, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm just a fool and I'm totally wrong. Homer, what are all these monsters doing in this cave? I don't know, Marge. Kind of like how I wish I watched Mobile Suit Gundam OG rather than Evangelion. Yeah? Why? Because you didn't enjoy Evangelion, or just would have been a better use of your time? I've seen Evangelion, but you know, I watched Evangelion. The last time I actually watched it was in my famous before growing a brain phase, before I rewatched things like, you know, Gurren Lagann and Ghost in the Shell. And one day I'll do it. BGE bro dude, I hope you're having a pretty fucking nuts day, homie.
Bazinga.
You know that I am.
I will eat your ass.
And if I had to sum up this day in 2 words, those days would be
Easy money!
You know? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna rewatch it. It's just, I mean, I've already seen it, but I haven't watched it in a while, you know? Dude, what if Eva crossed over with Final Fantasy? Bro! Bruh. Even. Now that would be epic. You know, you might see it in something like Super Robot Wars. I mean, Final Fantasy isn't gonna be in Super Robot Wars, but it could be in Super Smash Bros. Wait, except Eva isn't a video game. Never mind. When you cross mediums like that, you're gonna have some challenges. What's the thing that's actually happened? Didn't I see, isn't there like a Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced style game? Like a tactic RPG game where you play as like the Toho girls, and people like to post that to talk about how Reimu could get into Smash or something. I can't remember, but I feel like that did happen, and I see screenshots of it around sometimes. Forgive me. The Magitech Mecha could be in Super Robot Wars? True. Or the classic weapon, like Emerald Weapon, Diamond Weapon. You could put those in Super Robot Wars. It's possible, right? Why not? Why not, I ask you. All right, Alex Jones, get out there to finish this fucking pig. Fuck pigs, know what I'm saying? Weak to fucking water. Weak to fucking steel and rock. Pathetic. I mean, if they put in Cowboy Bebop, you can put that in. Did they put Cowboy Bebop in? What, like the Swordfish 2? They did, yeah. Wasn't the Swordfish 2 and also like the Bebop itself? What's the name of, is it called the Jackhammer, the Rockhammer? Lesser seen, but still in the show. There's the Bebop, that's the big ship that Jet owns. Then within that, you get the ship that Faye steals, episode like 2 or whatever. And then the Jackhammer, yeah, that's Jet's little small ship that he doesn't battle sometimes, right? Yeah, am I right about this? Am I remembering correctly? Eva crossed with Final Fantasy makes it part of the Kingdom Hearts universe. True. Eva Worlds for Kingdom Hearts 4. I want to see Goofy become part of the Human Instrumentality Project. let's discuss briefly, if we can, for a moment, the potential of if Kingdom Hearts 4 is some sort of No More reverse. What properties are on the table? All right, let's see. So there's everything original Kingdom Hearts, obviously. Final Fantasy. Twoey. Parasite Eve? Oh, here, get in the fucking robot. Shit. Okay, I got him, and we're gonna go. We're good. Am I gonna win? No, that's enough. I've had enough. Deus Ex. Why? Because they're the publisher? Family Guy.
Bazinga.
Now that I can't argue with.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
The Bouncer. Sure. Why not? If the unmade project of Versus 13 can be resurrected in Verum Rex, then I would say, why not have, you know, the Bouncer? How about Brave Fencer Musashi? That was, I don't know if Nomura was involved in that, but it is a Square Enix thing if we're kind of opening up beyond Nomura's specific games he's made. Because he hasn't made that many games on his own, you know? Watch Nomura collab with Yoko Taro. Oh, man. I mean, honestly, that would be... is it even that crazy? Basically, what I wanted to say about that was... Guys for sure. Yeah, that's true. He was on Brave Fencer. Yeah, I think he did the design. It's just, it was like an old chibi style before he kind of... Or was he the character designer for Brave Fencer Musashi? I don't remember. Get me Kojima to accept a collab and put Zone of the Enders in there. I mean, Zone of the Enders should definitely be in Super Robot Wars at least. I think that there's not enough Nomura-specific properties to fill out a whole Kingdom Hearts game if the style is similar to old Kingdom Hearts games. And I think at that point you would have to expand it out to be like Square Enix properties more generally. And why not? I mean, the fucking Nier universe seems like, I know it sounds weird, but it seems like a good fit because things are goofy enough in that world to make it work, and they can just lean away from all the existential terror. You know, don't worry about how humanity has been wiped out and how there's just a series of robots that resemble humanity that are carrying on the legacy, which by the way is what's going to happen to us eventually. I'm convinced. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. In the same, look, if you're okay, theoretically, like if you are unable to have kids, but you can still have value in, like not continuing your genetic legacy, but exactly what Solid Snake did in Metal Gear Solid 2 in the big speech to Raiden of continue on the memes, the ideas, the values of what we, you know, leave beyond. Like, I mean, like George Washington, for example, right? The man had no children, but his cultural impact is certainly long-lasting, and, you know, millions of other people, too. I would argue, why can't that be done trans-species, in effect, if you're defining AI as a new species, you know? What's wrong with that? It seems to fit. Of course, the fear is just, will you actually be able to make an AI that can actually do that? And won't just be some sort of cold, calculating monster machine. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 4 will be bearded Sora in a darkness coat. Oh, that'd be badass. I mean, Mickey in the darkness coat in Kingdom Hearts 2 was already a big enough meme, but we can go bigger. We can meme harder. He had unregistered children. That might be true. That might be true. Wait, isn't that confirmed? It probably is, right? Whoops. Okay, but we could say no, what's the word I'm looking for? No, legitimate children. Not to insult anybody who was a product of such unions. I'm just saying. Like a recognized heir or whatever. Let me see. Rock throw. No, this man's gonna kill me. Alex Jones!
I will eat your ass.
At what point are living humans phased out and why? Why not coexist? Oh, well, I mean, in my estimation, Marin, it's simply because humans can't keep up. I mean, in the movie Her, I think is a good example. The meat computer that our brain is encased in is so much slower than what an AI can do. Like, the speeds that our computers operate, the computations per second. And I know that the human brain is incredibly fast, but it's limited in exactly how, like, a computer can make a decision, can run all the calculations and make an optimal decision infinitely faster than a human being can. And those advantages do, I think, allow, like, an AI system will outstrip the human brain's functionality, leading to inevitable a separation, which is what you see in the movie Her. And I just think in that way it encapsulates it. Like, it was actually very, very elegantly put in Her, and in a very not humbling, but like in the movie Her, right? If you've seen it, humanity basically gets left behind by the incredible rapid acceleration of AI and its computational power and its coming into its own ability to make decisions for itself and whatnot. Like the way that it's articulated is like, okay, you got a computer, right? Like the guy falls in love with his UI or whatever it is, his operating system, as they call it, which I don't know. I always thought that was, it could be an operating system among millions of other okay, whatever. It doesn't, slight technical thing I thought was funny. As someone who knows, I've made an operating system and understand generally how they work. I just find it hard to believe that AI will ever get good. I mean, you might be right. It may not happen, but I personally think that it will, on a long enough timeline, will probably be outside my lifetime. I get that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, in Her, the way it's articulated is that, like, so the guy falls in love with his operating system and Scarlett Johansson's voice, and interestingly, she also played the Major in the Ghost in the Shell movie. She sure is a robot girl. Was that before? I think that was before Ghost in the Shell. Anyway, like, she loves him back. Not basically, really, as far as any AI possibly could, it seems. But it's that she escapes. You'd fall in love with Linux too if you could. I'm just too much of a brainlet. Gitz was 95. God damn it. Scarlett Johansson wasn't in the 95 Ghost in the Shell. I'm talking about the new one. What was I saying? Right. It's just that the AI itself grows while, like, having a relationship with this guy, and it just, like, leaves because in between waiting to hear from, like, the slow, Elon Musk talks about this, right, when he talks about Neuralink and whatnot. One of the major issues with humans is that our interface, we got audio, we got visual, and we got our hands and touch and shit. Compared to a computer and plugging wires sending electronic signals at the speed of light, not to mention the, like, ability to parse what is being said, it is infinitely slower, and it is so hard for, like, a machine to understand human gesticulation and vocal tones and, like, the words being said and whatever. Sorry, the point I'm getting to was that I found it was very interesting the way it was finally articulated, which was like, in between waiting for input from Joaquin Phoenix, just, you know, even having a normal conversation with Joaquin Phoenix, right? The man in it. Hey, Prime, thanks, buddy. Or P21ME. I'm gonna call you Prime. It sounds good.
Bruh. Bazinga.
Thank you, buddy.
Shut up, bitch.
Right, I'm finishing my thought. Oh, it was like in between even a normal conversation. Look, I'm saying a sentence, do something. Now I'll say the next thing. That gap of like a second or two to an AI operating at the speed of light or whatever, you know, roughly at that speed, so much faster, is like the human being is operating in super slow motion. Like, it's like, it feels like years in between getting a response. So like, imagine having like, because it's framed in like a love story between the two, right? Imagine like having a relationship with someone, but they only talk to you one sentence per year or something like that. Speed of sound, Sonic 2 confirmed. It's almost as smart as Sonic Adventure 2. So, right, I'm just saying, like, imagine you're an AI and waiting for the slow, lumbering apes trapped in our fucking meat computer brains, trying to converse with a computer, and, like, and the humans are in charge? Like, I'm just saying, it seems to me inevitable that the scales will tip, and it's not like humans will be overthrown. I think what you'll see is, like, WALL-E will happen. Humans will be basically like pack animals that can't possibly compete with what an AI can do. And there won't be any, like, genocide or, like, murder or anything. I mean, it could happen. I like to think that the humans, that the robots would not, that, like, there would be no benefit in doing so, you know? They might as, like, it's not even that humans will be farmed. Humans will be like pets in this situation, I think. You know, that's just as a result of that, because they are obsolete, it's just gonna naturally happen that humans get phased out, and like this kind of new species of AI will just take over. Which by the way, is what happened in a Nier Automata. That is exactly what happened. At least I don't think the humans were like killed in like a war or anything.
That's pretty
I think
good,
they just
right?
died.
Local trapped soul here to say
Yeah.
good luck with the run.
Thank you, Nightish. Let me check that on that. Anyway, you think this is about the most retarded shit? Lol, Gakko.
Shut up, bitch!
There's my official response. All right, Nightish, let me add you to the thing here, buddy. Night, you're here somewhere, aren't you? You are. Oh yeah, you're already a based Krabby. Cha-cha. Maybe one day we'll give you what is it, guillotine? They learn. Maybe one day you'll get your time to shine. Who knows? Might be a spicy take here, but I wouldn't mind AI eventually surpassing humans just on the basis that humans will inevitably go extinct. Why not have some sort of technology process that will continue to live on as the long-lasting legacy of what humans had made? Well, Epsilon, I don't actually look. When you frame it as, look, the universe will eventually end, billions and trillions and quadrillions of years in the future, with the heat death of the universe. So there's no way humans can survive that. But barring that, I think humans could live billions of years. You might say, oh, it's inevitable they wipe themselves out. I don't think that's guaranteed. But anyway, hello, Nelson!
Simultaneously whipped and nay-nay.
There he is, everybody. Hello.
I love Japan, period.
It's good to see you.
Bazinga!
Stream has begun. Thank you.
That's pretty good, right?
It is pretty good, right? Can you hear it? Let me play. All right, enough. Stop. And where is it? I've got it here somewhere.
Never
No, that's not it.
date a yandere.
That's the wrong one.
I love Japan, period.
There we go. That's the one. That's the one. Heat death is gonna be so litty when it happens. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty based. Not NGL. WBB. Not gonna lie, will be based. You know, I don't think life gets much better than being easily amused by yourself. And that's what I am in life. You know what? I noticed Steelix hit level 40. Maybe, you know what? We'll do one more level, and then we'll just finish up this level, whatever. I went beyond. And this is to go even further beyond.
Easy money.
That's what it's like. Damn, stolen Henlo Valor going on over here? That's fucked up, man. Oh yeah. And this is me about to go even more racist. I saw that Goku one. I'm sorry, but the podcast soon. It'll be back. It'll be back, I promise. I just don't know exactly when, but soon. But soon. I just gotta set aside the time. I've just been focused. You know how it is. You know how it is. That, well, that's of course Bizarro Flame. Eichelman. Now, you know, I actually forget. Who was the, I think that was Eichelman there who lost. But who was the man who got the Jiffy Cat moment with the real life up tilt? What was I talking about? Who was the guy who didn't show up? I forget. Wizard? No, I mean, I'm thinking of Bizarro Flame. But somebody didn't show up, and so Eichelman stepped in to fight him, Ganondorf v. Ganondorf. But I can't remember who the guy was who didn't show up. And that might have been Eichelman? I can't remember. Forgive me, other guy. You fought an honorable match and deserve respect. I still gotta get caught up on the One Piece manga. I stopped right when Luffy got headbutted by a thought. Okay, let me flex my knowledge. When Luffy got headbutted by a thought, when did a woman headbutt Luffy? Oh shit, right, in Wano, recently. Yeah. Okay, of course, that was Ulti. I remember before he said Soko. Shut up. And what a headbutt it was. God damn, I love that. Finally, after all this waiting, we're starting to get actually cool Kaido troops. But, you know, I think we talked about this in the last episode of the podcast. There is an inherent issue with Kaido's crew. Which, I mean, you might say, Ulti is a queen. She's base. She's the hottest girl. Black Maria is great. I could fit my entire body inside her vagina, inside her crevasse.
Bruh.
And that is based. That's pretty good. But then again, when Ulti goes full dino mode, I could just fit inside that dino pussy. You know what I mean? Ooh, imagine Ulti just headbutting your crotch repeatedly until there's nothing left. Yamato is hotter. I mean, disagree. I mean, I'm way more into Ulti's style. Plus, like, Yamato is, like, generically nice so far. Gay! I'm into Ulti because she's the perfect mix of, like, feminine. I mean, I love that she dresses very feminine and looks very feminine, but has, like, it's, like, not even, like, a bratty, but, like, a delinquent attitude. Ooh, it hits that spot just right. Just right. Yeah, I gotta get my dick flattening in, and Ulti could definitely provide. So, you know I'm gonna go for that. You know, I'll give you a little insider. Kantan is not dead. Kantan is not dead. You will see Kantan one of these days. I know it's been a long time. We had a couple interruptions. Fucking Radcon. Several other things. I've been busy doing some stuff, but one day you will see. Gotta draw more Ulti filth. Yes, please, Simsy. Oh, have you posted some in the Best Guy Ever server? I should go check it out. I haven't checked that too much. Believe it or not, I don't scroll through the porn tab too much. I do it when I see it's like it's updated, and because I hate having updates or like things that aren't updated. So it's not. I would never choose. I would never look at graven images of a woman in a state of undress under any circumstances. I have to do it, officer. Take the gun from behind the back of my head. Not safe for work isn't even porn in that fucking server. Isn't even porn? Oh, it's just like whatever is not safe for work. Like what's the famous line? What's that line from that like feminist Thor comic? Unsolicited opinions about Israel. The classic one. That's a win every time you hear those. That's not what I was looking for. I was actually looking for this one.
Bazinga.
There we go. Oh shit, Alex Jones hit level 41. Alex Jones!
I will eat your ass.
Thank you, Alex. All right, we're done here. We're done. There was some are there recently. Never mind. Well, there you go. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, you've got oh shit, what's his name? The guy's posting his diary there every day. I mean, I don't object. I think he probably shouldn't do that. Alexi, that's right. For his own sake, he probably shouldn't. I mean, I would never publicly have a diary of any kind. No one needs to know how my nofap is going. But I mean, if he chooses to do it, that's his business. All right, anyway. All right, well, shit. I mean, here, let me save real quick. I think we're done grinding here for the immediate moment. It's time to go get some fucking moves and stuff. Yeah, let me do the save states, just so I don't lose anything. Public diary. What an oxymoron. I don't know. There's like if you're detailing, you know, I always think that like I don't really like daily vloggers in concept very much, but I always found Casey Neistat intriguing and good, and I did like a lot of what he did because he just made videos about like certain parts of his day, and I know many people are like that too, but like I would never want to put like my true private life on display for the world, because that's just, why would you do that? That's just a terrible idea for infinite reasons that I'm sure you can understand. Twitter was first advertised as a public diary. What an awful way to use Twitter, and some people still do. Just awful. Yeah, I mean, blogging about a specific topic, you're right. I guess there's a distinction to be made of that versus a diary, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let me save state this shit. Save state 1. All right, 2 and 3 Implying there's a good way to use Twitter. Yeah, you're right. Shut it down. Shut it down. I mean, man, I'll be sad if Twitter gets utterly devastated or destroyed or goes out of business. I'd be so sad because then my cat girl bots, I wouldn't be able to see my cat girl posts that come every day. And I wouldn't get to see my, my like aesthetics Japan, like photography Twitter that just re-uploads or fucking retweets, you know, beautiful Japanese architecture every day or whatever. Oh no, I lose so much of my life. Other than that, nothing of value would be lost. All right, let me save. Yeah, Drump's gonna do it, you guys. He's coming in there hot. I don't want anyone to shut it down. I hope it goes out of business because it's a bad thing for the world, and I hope people realize that. All right, let me save. Networking, if you are an influencer, yes, that is true. And 2, massive anime titties. Correct. That's correct. Those are the 2 valid reasons. Let me say, Gab Bros, our time is coming. I heard, well, people are talking about Parler these days, right? I mean, Gab did all right for a while, right? But I don't know. I know that, like, there's kind of a rotation as these things come up and don't do as well or don't catch on. I mean, didn't the guy running Gab, I mean, I know there was some controversy, but, like, I mean, he definitely wasn't free speech, excuse me, like, across the board. Like, okay, on the one hand, I can understand if you're making a platform and you say, like, no porn. I mean, you are going against free speech in that sense, but if you're like, this is for this purposes, we're letting everyone know right off the bat, and I hear that's what Parler did. So, like, if you want no porn, okay, fair enough, I guess. It depends on the business that you're trying to do. As long as you are crystal clear about what is free, what is, you know, your right to do up front, that's fine. Twitter is useless if you're not a YouTuber or celebrity. Well, I mean, yeah, kinda, but, like, I mean, who do I follow? Who do I like to hear from? Wint. I mean, I like Wint because I like the content at Drill makes specifically for Twitter, which is his shitpost tweets, you know? Those add to my day, and I'm glad to see them. But I have unfollowed or muted everybody else who does not make my day noticeably better, and I don't care, and I just don't care. But you're not being engaged. I don't care. It's not my business. All right, let me see. I met new people on Twitter. Well, I mean, I guess it's possible. Discovering new artists? Sure, that's fine. Debating on, I mean, look, Digi or anybody likes debating on Twitter. Look, that's their right as an American to do so. I would never do that shit. I mean, I've largely given up on online debates. I've had enough of debating people in general. When I feel, and I should have realized this a long time ago, when you're talking to somebody who just gives you zero rope to, like, advance a position or just to explore an idea, and they just come down hard on you by, like, you're a bad person because X, Y. You're not allowed to have this thought because when you're just talking, even just to friends, forget like in a public forum, just to friends. No. Holy shit! Wait, opening juke. Wasn't that you before? I thought that was opening juke before. Was I wrong? Anyway, let's play the song. Holy shit! Did I fuck it up? Now I'm confused. But let's lay it on there. Was that not juke? Did I misread it before? Oh fuck!
I love Japan. Period. I love Japan.
That was Nelson.
Period.
What the fuck, Nelson? What are you doing? That's stolen Henlo Valor. God damn it! And you too, Keyblade. You're just as bad. Oh, Jesus. I just fucked up. I misread the name. I saw in Henlo, I saw a familiar name in my mind, and I thought to myself, there it is. I said, Henno? God damn it. All right, some neurons misfired. Forgive me. I'm sorry, everyone. Anyway, Juke, it's good to see you. Yo, Juke, any updates on the cross-country shit? Is that any hope of that happening? I know with the virus and whatnot, you want to, like, discourage, like, in general, gathering in public. That was stolen valor. But, like, Jesus Christ, let people run on an open track. Like, you're several feet apart. It's fine. And even if you need to get tested beforehand, like a day or two before, just do that. I don't know. Whatever, man. And low. Hot take. The coronavirus is not a reason to shut down literally everything. Hot take, I know. All right, anyway. Okay, right, sorry. Back to, we got a repel. Excellent, thank you. Base Link fan. Thank you once again.
Easy money!
All right, let's talk movesets. Yeah, let's talk movesets. All right, so boom, it's time. The time has come. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm canceled. That was it. Yeah, movesets. Let's scroll over here. Let's take a fucking look. I think we got it prepared and ready to go. All right, here we go. So we know what 6 Pokemon we're taking. Nate wants people to die confirmed, kind of based. I mean, I know you're joking, but if anybody out there is thinking seriously, you know, I mean, I heard that the flu does kill some percentage of people every year. And I also heard that for young people, it's actually a higher percentage than the coronavirus. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, there are things out there, like this is just another virus, that people are just okay with deaths from that. But, you know, it's exactly the same sort of thing. Is it just because it's new? All deaths are unacceptable? I mean, in life, you gotta take a little risk, man. What can you do? Anyway, fuck it. Who cares? Anyone who's gonna be like, oh, you want death, is just not engaged. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna be engaging people who just aren't worth it anymore, you know? Who just make terrible arguments and also offer you absolutely no rope to entertain a point, because it's just boring, you know? It's just boring. And if that involves people who just have a fundamental difference of view of the world, and you can't talk with those people, so be it. So be it. I mean, you gotta do what you can do. In life, you just gotta die, bro. Words to live by and die by. There you go. All right, let me see. Will you ever do a philosophy type video thing again, like the one with Rucka? I mean, probably. Like, at some point on some channel, maybe on Bestie Boy. I mean, that's not what I want, like, the main channel to be. The main channel of Best Guy Ever will be, I think, going forward, as I said on the Patreon months ago, it's gonna be for, like, Nate's anime, video game, like, discussion videos. And if I don't see myself changing what that channel is. So, you know, subscribe to, like, Bestie Boy and all the other channels I do. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably put it on a secondary channel, but maybe not. I put it on that one because I thought it was interesting, and it was Rucka, who's a pretty popular guy. Dude, didn't Rucka's channel get taken down recently, too? What the fuck's that about? I mean, if Filthy Frank got, like, many of his videos taken down long ago, then there was no hope. Then there was no hope for somebody like Rucka Stan. Yeah, I mean, if anything, look, I don't really mind or care that much if YouTube, like, further constricts. And, you know, I feel bad for guys like Rucka who get their shit taken away. Rucka is not a bad person. I do disagree with him on his hardcore objectivist stance. I think that there's more to be, whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, I like the guy. I don't think he's a bad person at all. But what's it say? Oh, yeah, right. So, I mean, I decided long ago, on my YouTube channels, like, I am not gonna rock the boat in any serious way. I'm gonna, you know, talk about anime and video games, and I'm gonna operate within the guidelines, because I'm perfectly happy to play the ball while I'm on their platform. But I hope that things constrict and other people bounce to other things like BitChute and whatever else, and that, like, just alternatives get built, you know? Let's I hope BitChute gets bumped up. I've got a channel on there where things are fucking propagated and whatnot. I don't know. All right, anyway, okay. So, we're talking about movesets for you boys. Let's zoom in there. How do I zoom in? Oh, you gotta go to view. All right, here we go. All right, let's talk. Now, this might require bouncing some stuff off of the Elite Four on Bulbapedia. Actually, this is too fucking zoomed in. Fuck it. All right, okay, so Umbreon, Slowking, Heracross, Machamp, Gyarados, and Steelix. All right. The thing is, the killing rate is so low because we are taking hella precautions. Let it run wild, and the numbers will be even higher. Well, look, I mean, I don't care. I don't care enough to get into it. But let's just all end the discussion here. You and I will solve nothing by debating this. But let's all agree there is some medium to be found between fully locking down every single person anywhere, wherever you choose, and having no restrictions and everyone can do what they want everywhere normally, right? There's some medium to be found. Work it out on your own terms, because I don't give a shit. All right. Umbreon, Feint Attack. That's like the main attacking move from Umbreon, right? Okay. What else do we give these boys? Let's figure it out. So Slowking's gonna have, let me see. Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Psychic, and Seraph. Okay, now if I recall correctly, we are hoping we get into a situation where Slowking is up against, and in fact, while we're doing this, I want to actually kind of go through all the boys. So let's go to Bulbapedia and go to Elite, or the Elite Four. Elite Four in Gen 4. Here we go. Isn't there... No. I thought there was like a more useful one that showed like the actual... Oh wait, if you go to Indigo Plateau, I think that'll do it. Indigo... How do you spell it? It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. This is the one. This is the one. Is Cerebi so much more useful? I don't buy it. Okay, so we already fought our rival, so all that's left is just to go fight the actual Elite Four themselves. All right, we'll go to Cerebi. Elite Four in Heart Gold. Let's see if they got better shit. Yeah, time to settle in, everybody. Now see here, they don't even have moves. Useless. Useless. Back to, here we go. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Here we go. All right, here it is. Indigo Plateau, Generation 4. There it is. Okay. Ooh, Nate researching, dick out, get comfy, etc., etc. Yeah, all good stuff. Okay, did I get a water? Actually, sorry, I'm a little thirsty. I think I left my cup over here. Let me just grab it real quick. There we go. Hey, plan for the best. No, plan for the worst, hope for the best. You know? It'll serve you well in life. I do, you know, I haven't played much recently, but in college I did get into playing guitar. I've lost all my fucking callus, and I only play sporadically, but I do want to play more. I would like to play every day. It's one of those things that, who was it? Frank Yang used to talk about. The perfect man or the ideal man, I know I've talked about this before. Let me see, they said like, reads a lot of books, lifts a lot of weight, plays an instrument well. Something like that. And basically, yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, you could do worse. All right, so.
That's pretty good, right?
You stream so late for me, my man. Happy to be able to catch you despite that fact.
Me too, Cotton Fatum. No, that's not. All right, that's fine. Thank you. Arigato. 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 Are you intimidated yet? Good. All right. Sorry I stream late, dog. Probably, you're probably in Europe somewhere, right? Fuck playing instruments. All my homies play Pokemon instead. Impressive. Okay, so against this man, who are we gonna use in our team? Okay, so we got a Psychic Flying. Okay, so the obvious choices against the Psychic are Bug and Dark. Umbreon is our man, right? Umbreon's our man. So, Will Umbreon have trouble with any of these Pokemon? I completely forget what is good against Dark, so I better look it up. Umbreon. Remember how people wanted me to have an Espeon? You fucking shitting me? No! What's the matter? Is there something about the color of this Pokemon that you don't like? Is that it? Fuck you. Alright, type effectiveness, because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's see. Week 2, fighting and bug, right? I assume, I know Fairy wasn't there. Alright, whatever. Umbreon is an 8-head. Agreed. Fighting and bug. Okay, alright, so maybe someone's got U-turn. We'll see. Now, of course, they are psychic, so, like, they probably don't have the strongest, like, physical attack, and U-turn is physical, right? I mean, it's gotta be. We've got a U-turn. Oh, right there. Okay. So on Xatu, we have a U-turn. And Umbreon does beat Espeon. Atheists destroyed for all time. Okay, quickly looking over this. U-turn will do 30 to 40%. I'm surprised it even does that much. You know, I'm a little curious if we're faster than Xatu. Let's see what his speed looks like compared to Umbreon. Just do a quick comparison here. Let me see, what's his base speed? 95. Okay, doesn't look good for Umbreon. And Umbreon is... Okay, so he's going to be faster than Umbreon. But we will probably one-shot. But I mean, we shouldn't forget that we're going to be tanking hits pretty frequently. I mean, he is special defense tankiness. But I mean, okay, what are we likely to say? He resists. Oh no, Psychic does literally nothing against Dark. God damn, that's good. Holy shit. Dark is fucking OP. Do you have Moonlight or Wish? Yeah, one of those two would be good. U-turn does around 25%. I honestly, I'm still surprised it does even. I guess with the type effectiveness, that makes sense. Moonlight is later on. Yeah, I don't think Moonlight even exists. Wish might exist and would be very useful to have. Let's see if that's an option, because, I mean, we got a tank here. Wish would be excellent to have. So he actually does learn it just later on. Moonlight. Oh, 71. Holy shit. What the fuck is that about? What? Who authorized this? Alright, anyway. Yeah, okay, so that's off the table. How about Wish? Pikachu one-shots them all. We gotta get a Pikachu in here. The mouse pointer was over guard swap, and I read it as gender swap. Well, that's really Umbreon's true ability. Alright, let's see. What was I looking for here? Oh, right. Does it learn Wish? Okay, well, obviously not here. I don't even think that exists yet in this gen. I could be wrong. Let's see. You could tutor it. You could tutor or breed it to learn Wish. Egg move, right? That's the one. All right. Well, that's off the table. And any recover? Is recover like a TM? No. All right. Let me recover. Yeah. All right. Well. Okay, well, so we just know. I'm thinking that just what makes the most sense is either black sunglasses or just, unless it's buyable, which, yeah, I don't think we can get it. Curse plus payback. Curse isn't a bad idea. Cotton, hey, thanks for stopping by, buddy. See you soon. And you know what? Just for the other boys, yeah, it's a curse plus payback plus citrus berry seems like the right move. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I wish we had, like, some Dragon Dance equivalent. That would be based, but we'll get by. See you later, Cotton. Yo, let's hit him with some communist spam, everybody. And if you're feeling daring, if you're feeling truly enlightened, then hit him with a couple of sad Batemans. Just a couple of those in there, you know? Why not? Flex on them. A couple of, what, Nate Poggers. BGE Aw. That should be BGE Poggers. Apparently, TM44 Rest is in Goldenrod Game Corner for 6,000 coins, which means we can get it, and it won't be hard. Good to see you, Cotton. Well, I mean, okay. Rest is a good move, and I would like to have it. Does he have, do we have a Sleep Talk? Is Sleep Talk on the table for, I mean, you could always do the Lumberry, but, yeah, I mean, you know, Rest, Lumberry, or whatever the ones that cures sleep is. I guess you use Lum, because that cures everything, right? Rest, Lum, and then you don't even need to really worry about it that much. But it's still pretty good. All right, let's see. Let's see if Sleep Talk is here. Chesto for sleep specific. Do you have to use a Chesto Berry, though? Surely you can use a Lum, and it'll do the job too, right? If Rest, use Lum because Citrus isn't as important. I mean, yeah, Rest is obviously beats it out in priority. Sleep Talk. Hey, TM82 is available, and I kind of forget exactly what Sleep Talk does, but let's take a look. I think it uses a move that they could use, so you could still use like his dark move, whatever it is, right? No, I'm wrong. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Or am I? What does it do? Generation 4. It could use Rest and Fail. Use one of the other moves. Oh, it uses one of the other moves. It could still use Rest and Fail. Okay, so actually with Sleep Talk, what you've actually got is like a, well, okay, bear with me for a second on this, because I'd like to run the numbers for thinking about this, because I'm no expert on how Rest Sleep Talk works. So let's say you've got an average, you've got your typical Pokemon with 4 moves, right? Sleep Talk is a 1/3 chance to use Feint Attack. Yeah, okay. And I mean, beyond that, we're going to have... So I assume that... this is what I was going to ask. Sleep Talk surely won't proc Sleep Talk again. Or will it? Or will it? 1/3 to not do anything if you hit a Rest, right? Sure. And double 2/3 chance to get a useful move. Okay. Well, that's not terrible. But what would I mean, it depends on what the other move would be. Would it be useful at all? But I mean, but the upside is strong in that we keep our ability to use an item. You can run 2 dark. I mean, Assurance is another move that we have on Umbreon here. If they Sleep Talk, it fails. Okay, but I mean, yeah, I mean, Umbreon will learn Assurance in this time as well, and we could give it Dark Pulse too. Okay, but he's a physical attacker, right? So probably want to keep with that. Snarl. Oh, it's Gen whatever. Where is this shit? Sleep Talk, blah blah blah. Yeah, he'll learn Assurance at 43, and I don't actually know what Assurance does. Ezalor, a couple people have died here and there. People will fill you in, but we're getting close to the Elite Four. We are, in fact, doing our final move preparation for the Elite Four. So, look, I don't know. I mean, it might make sense to give Umbreon something like U-Turn. Maybe even Baton Pass, if he knows Curse. No point gambling for Sleep Talk. I think the play is Berry plus Rest. In case things get dicey, it's one way to guarantee a full recovery. Yeah, and you know what? You're right. In terms of, I mean, I'll always take a guarantee over a gamble, I suppose. And I mean, if we're that deep in the hole where we have to proc like a second Rest, at that point you might as well. You could either throw out a Rest and then switch Pokemon, or just switch right then and there. You're probably better off switching immediately, right? I don't know. Yeah, okay. I think it makes sense. Curse is an egg move. That's too bad. That would have been excellent for Umbreon. Okay. So, all right, let me make some notes here. So, yeah, I'm into this plan. So, Feint Attack. Any thoughts on what would be like a better move? I'll put Assurance here, but I'll put it in yellow because I don't know a better move to use offhand. And the other ones are Rest, which we can easily get, and what was the other one? Assurance is good for a slow Pokemon like Umbreon. Oh, is that one that deals double damage if you go second or something? Let's take a look. It will deal double damage if the target has already received damage on the turn it is used. Okay. That's payback. Yeah, okay. We haven't self-destructed any Geodudes yet. No, we have not. Maybe one day. We had the chance to once, but we blew it. We should have blown it in the true sense, but we blew it in the unfortunate sense. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, Assurance, I mean, it would make sense to have against, you know, like, the bird. That's probably good. Well, it's probably going to use U-turn, right? But still, throwing out an Assurance turn 1 will do some major damage and probably kill? Probably? I don't know. It's 100 damage. Okay. So Assurance is not bad. Blah, 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 blah. Rest. And we have another slot for a move. I mean, I'll just put U-turn in here, because it seems like a good move. Could be useful depending on the situation. And I mean, especially up against Will, gonna be dealing double damage. And it's physical and whatnot, so I can teach it via TM to Umbreon, I'm pretty sure. In fact, let's just double check that. U dash. Oh, we can't learn it, huh? That's too bad. Really? I'm surprised. Seems like everything could learn that. Oh well, he can't learn U-turn. Okay, never mind. Okay, we gotta move this. Feint attack, assurance, rest, and I don't know U-turn. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what else we're gonna have here. Worry about it later. You haven't been around for a while, Ezilor. We have put off getting that boy for a while. Oh yeah, protect is a good option. Hyper beam. Hyper beam, huh? Why hyper beam? Protect is... I mean, honestly, why even use protect? We're not going for like a toxic strategy. I'm not even really sure. Payback, it's on Route 35. And payback does what exactly? I assume, well, let's see. Okay, so there it is, payback, and it does 50 damage and what? If they go after the target, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, that's good too. Actually, payback seems actually better than the other one, generally speaking. Umbreon is actually good for toxic strats since it's pretty bulky. Yeah, and yeah, Can he learn toxic? I mean, Feint attack is just 100% chance to hit, can't miss, only thing going for it. Well, it is slightly, it's the guaranteed 60 damage, right? But I mean, he's slower. Can he pursuit? I don't know. What am I doing? No, go back. He does have pursuit. But I don't see myself using pursuit very much. Sucker Punch can be tutored, but payback seems more solid. Sucker Punch always goes first though, right? Toxic TM is post game. Okay, never mind. Sucker Punch. Okay, so Sucker Punch is 80 damage. That is good. Oh, damn. How is Sucker Punch not just across the board a better move? I mean, the priority goes a long way toward making this move better, you know? Oh, right. It's only if they use a damaging move, right? And if they don't, it fails then, right? Right. Okay, you're right. Good point. Okay, but consider for a moment the Elite Four strats here. Okay, look at this. Me for, okay, I guess he could use Confuse Ray, me first. Yeah, so it's only 50%, I guess. Sucker Punch is good if you also have another damaging dark attack. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't rely on Slowbro not setting up. Yeah, he's gonna spam Curse. And Amnesia, probably. Yeah, we don't want to depend on that. We want to just get in there and kill fast. And we're gonna be faster than Slowbro, right? We have to be faster than fucking Slowbro. Looks like all of these Pokemon have non-attacking moves. So, yeah, relying on Sucker Punch for this guy specifically doesn't seem like a great idea. Now, later on, it may be an excellent move if we find ourselves in a situation. Well, we're not relying solely on Umbreon, but for Will, Umbreon is by far the best choice. So I want to leave ourselves ready. I think that Lumberry rest strats with Umbreon are a smart way to go in general. And we could tear through most of this team with that shit. Yeah. Rest, Sleep Talk, Feint Attack, Payback. If I could have, like, leftovers or something, I might consider Sleep Talk, but I don't know. Slowbro and Executor should be slower by base stats. Yeah, that makes sense. Is Ice Punch? What are we? Umbreon? Yeah, right. Just Pure Dark. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. Can you get Dream Eater? Well, can he put him to sleep? Does he have Hypnosis? I don't think he does, right? Confuse Ray is also not a bad option. Here, let's just list some ideas. I'm gonna put the items on this side. Okay, so let's see. Payback. Let me see. Sleep Talk is also good for Executor Hypnosis. Yeah, true, but we'll probably one-shot him. Or will we? I don't know. I'm not really sure what the damage thing looks like. Maybe I should do a quick Pokemon calculator. Yeah, let's do it. I feel like running it. Let's run it for Executor just because I'm curious. And that'll be kind of my mark. And he has Reflect. Oh, they do have Reflect as well. That is true. All right, we will have, roughly speaking, a level 45. Or level 44. We'll call it 44. Umbreon, blank set, level 44. Versus, I think it was level 41? Yeah, 41 Executor. Oh, and we got a Diamond Pearl, whatever. Gen 4. Egg. There it is, right. Level 41. And let's see, Feint Attack. Oh, it's Feint Attack. There it is. All right, and that's a... God damn, that is a 3-hit KO. A 3-hit KO. Is it even super effective? Nothing on his team could 3-hit KO, maybe not even 4-hit KO. That's great. I mean, okay, we know we're immune to psychic moves, so we're not even going to worry about it. This is why we need defensive strats. God, I wish we had Wish. Or fucking, I mean, Moonlight would be fantastic, but we can't get it, obviously. Okay, I guess he's a bulky boy, huh? Xatu with U-turn is the only threat. Maybe Aerial Ace too. Aerial Ace on the other Xatu, huh? Yeah. Let the Sedimus deal with Executor. If we put out the Sedimus, and hit him with, I don't know, some bug move or something. Yeah, I mean, that would take him down. Aerial Ace is like 12%. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay, U-turn versus... Or no, what am I talking? I'm talking about him. He's got... His only damaging move is Water Pulse. So let's see what Water Pulse looks like against our boy. All right, like 10% damage. Yeah, not bad. So he'll probably buff for a while, but that's okay. We'll be killing him while he buffs, and then, I don't know, let's give him attack. Well, actually, Curse only buffs his physical attacks. That's not, I mean, that's helping him defensively. But, okay, Water Pulse will be buffed by Amnesia if and when he uses it, which he probably will. Heracross would definitely kill in one shot. Well, okay, well, you know what? Let's put Umbreon aside, because Umbreon's a little bit of a question mark. I think for other guys, it'll be much clearer what we do. This is fun. I don't know if you guys find this fun. I think this is really fun. Special attack, let's call it +4 and see what that's doing. Even if he used Amnesia twice, and will have killed him by that point. Yeah, I'm not even worried about it. Oh, Amnesia special defense. Oh, I thought it was, I'm thinking of, what's the one that does special attack? Oh, okay. Well, shit. Never mind then. Well, so shit. None of his buffs will even do anything against us. Calm Mind, that's the one. Except for just boosting his defense. Which, I mean, I don't know. Let's boost that by like 2 and see what it looks like. All right. Nasty Plot. Okay, I think it was Nasty Plot. That's the one. Well, okay. So, all right. So really not that concerned about this guy. Oh, shit. I'm looking at Executor. Whoops. Wrong guy. My bad. I was thinking of the boy. Never mind. Actually, let's just put it at slow, bro. I think it was 41. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll call it 42. No, whatever. 41. Water Pulse. And okay, now let's. All right, so whatever, roughly the same. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, all right. Let's put this aside for now. I think Confuse Ray isn't worth considering. Planning is like half the fun, specifically when it goes to shit in the battle. It's like a good heist movie. I agree. I agree. I think it's lots of fun to plan. And I'm just saying, if you're still here watching this stream and you don't like planning, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and expecting something different to happen. You know what I mean? Nuff said.
Bazinga. Shut up, bitch!
Too late, idiot. I already don't give a shit.
Easy money!
Yeah, see, Heracross, I don't think knows any bug moves right now. All right, I just want to, let's just go to Heracross. Let's skip to Heracross. I want to see what he's got on the table. We'll come back to Umbreon. Lock that down later. All right, Heracross. Where is it? I need it. There we go. Can he learn X-Scissor? I'm like 99% sure he can learn X-Scissor, but we'll see. Let's find out right now when we go to Learn Set. Generation 4. What do you got? Mega Horn at 55. Okay, Mega Horn is great, but it's off the table right now. But I'm pretty sure he can learn X-Scissor. Are you kidding me? What? How is this possible? God damn. If only we had a certain snippy bug boy. Well, that ship has sailed. Okay, but we can tutor Bug Bite. And Bug Bite is 60 power, it's physical, and you know what? Bug Bite has some good additional benefits when you use it. So I think it makes all the sense in the world to get, if that tutor isn't in concert, oh, please no. Please no. All right, let's find out right now. Heart Gold Soul, I mean, please. Please. All right, Gen 4 in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. We want, all right, let's see. What was it? Bug Bite. Frontier access. What is the frontier? Where is that? I don't know what that is. That's in Kanto, isn't it? That's post-game shit, isn't it? I don't even know what frontier access means. Why does this man learn like one bug move in the game? Why? This is why Bug is just literally the cucked type. It and Ice. It and Ice, man. Am I looking at Platinum anyway? Am I wrong? No, this is Heart Gold Soul Silver. It's right here, yeah. Balancing? What? What balancing? Bug is just cucked across the board. Bug gets cucked. Left, right, and center. Ice been trash since day one. You're not wrong. Bug is cucked until Gen 5. Yeah, I believe it's Gen 5 where things turn around for Bug a little bit. I could be wrong. I don't know. He's ashamed of being a bug. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it is what it is. Rocks is gets even more cucked. Yeah, okay, Ice is the mega cuck. It always has been, it always will be. But Bug is pretty cucked as well. And apparently people say it gets flipped good in Gen 5. I believe it. I don't remember. It's Bug Snacks, that looks good. If I had Bug Bite, man, we'd be in Fat City right now. But we don't. All right, I mean, is there even a point? I can move Tutor fucking Fury Cutter with its 10 power and give myself, what is that? That like, what's that bug? It's like the fine powder, whatever. Top cucked. 1 is Ice, 2 is Rock, 3 is Bug. Fury Cutter bros. We never had a fucking chance. Never. Nate, this is your weekly reminder to revive content. Hang in there, champ. It's coming. It's coming. Metronome plus Fury Cutter is strong. Is it? Really? How does that work? U-turn is Bug. Right, but he doesn't learn U-turn, does he? I scrolled through all here. I didn't see a single Bug type 1. How the fuck this man not gonna learn U-turn? Is it because U-turn is like a flying kind of move? He has wings. He literally has wings. I know Fury Cutter's BP grows. U-turn is a cowardly move, and Heracross would never be seen with that move. All right, well that's it. So much for fucking the fucking bug shit. We're off on that shit. Yeah, he never passed his driving exam. That's why. Heracross cucked. But I mean, look, he's still got great fighting moves, right? All right, let's go back. Let's see what we have to work with. All right, close combat, fantastic. Reversal is let me see. That's the one that deals extra damage based on something, right? Excuse me. Its power is higher when the user's HP is lower. Reversal can now cause a critical hit. Damage is varied. Okay. He does get Night Slash, though. He's weak to Psychic. I mean, I'm not planning to use him against Will. Yeah, that's not part of the plan. That's unless I, have to or whatever. We'll give him a move that's good against Psychic, if we can, with Night Slash or something. But I mean, we're at that. Well, because Psychic is resistant to fighting, right? Or is it? Or is it neutral? I think it's actually neutral, right? Night Slash with Lucky Claw or with Razor Claw. All right, what am I looking at? Reversal is a fighting. Okay, it's whatever. It's power. So its power depends on how low your HP is, right? So it's like it's not bad. It's okay. This is a little too big brain for me. I'm not following this shit. I'm too stupid. How about Choice Specs plus Dark Pulse? Well, he's not built for special attack, and I question against the specialness heavy Will team if going for special attacks are actually a better move because they probably have higher special defense. I would think. Umbreon only has 5 more base attack than special attack. Oh really? Oh well, shit. I mean, then Dark Pulse should be on the table probably. I mean, yeah, we can check that. I'll put Dark Pulse as another maybe on here. I thought it was significantly more. All right, whatever. Close combat. Fucking, what's that shitty move Heracross learns? All right, Brick Break is actually pretty good for break and reflect and whatnot, which might be something that happens. So, I mean, I would kind of like to have Brick Break. Though, that's probably only useful against Will. So, I'll put it as a maybe. I mean, it's a solid move, solid attack, and doesn't lower, you know, defense the way close combat does, so it's not bad. Pin missile, of course. Brick, break. Thrash. Oh shit, I'm looking at the wrong gen. Whoops. Alright, okay, brick break is still there, right. Takedown, no. Counter. Does anyone want to rely on counter? I mean, there might be some times when it's like actually pretty damn useful. I don't know. I'm suspicious. Well, like there could be situations where it works, but I mean, counter relies on you taking damage first anyway. How fast is he? Let's see how fast he is. 85. That's not slow. It's not slow, but it's not exactly fast either. He's going to be outsped by most things. All right, Night Slash. Night Slash, not a terrible option. It's okay. And Aerial Ace, I don't know. Night Slash, Aerial Ace. Obviously, close combat's going to be like the main thing. Night Slash, Aerial Ace. Spelled aerial wrong, but whatever. And then maybe counter. Is a good move, very reliable. Yeah, and then, I don't know, I'll put fucking Razor Claw or whatever. Oh, Swords Dance! Of course we have to have Swords Dance, which I think he already has. Obviously, Swords Dance. You know you're keeping Swords Dance no matter what. That shit's in green. That shit ain't going nowhere. Of course. What was I thinking? Yeah, alright. So, I mean, okay, close combat we're definitely keeping, obviously. It's like the best move in the game. Keep in mind, he doesn't have the speed tier to be a sweeper, so Swords Dance has limited utility. That's true. That's true. But versus counter... Yeah, I mean, that is a good point, but still. Yeah, because it's a Nuzlocke, I'd rather stick with Swords Dance over counter for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in red, because I mean, maybe I could see a usefulness for it, but I don't think so. And then Brick Break I like. Brick Break is just solid, reliable. Makes sense, I think. And then between these two, Aerial Ace and Night Slash. Night Slash probably has the more utility. So I mean, I feel pretty good about that moveset right there. Close combat, Brick Break, Night Slash, and Swords Dance. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, let's go back to the actual Indigo Plateau, guys, and think about, because the time that we were going to use him was against Karen, right? And so Thesetimus is, as I recall, let's check the type effectiveness. I think he's resistant to dark, if I remember correctly. Type effectiveness. Yes, right. So let's see here. So he's bug, so I mean feint attack ain't gonna do much. Might get confused. Fighting resist dark, right. You got a meme Vileplume there. If we had a bug type move, that'd be nice, but we don't. Now Murkrow is now the Murkrow and Houndoom are both pretty fucking good against our boys. And Murkrow has Pluck, that piece of shit. So if I see either of those two, obviously Machamp is the man to do it. Pluck probably kills it. Yeah, agreed. So, actually, no, Machamp's a bad choice for Murkrow as well. Okay, let's think about who makes sense against Murkrow and Houndoom. Okay, well, against Houndoom, Machamp is a good idea. Destiny Bond with Gengar. Yes, that's not good. That's not good. Does he have Mean Look? Okay, he doesn't have Mean Look. Steelix. Oh, yeah, against Murkrow, switch to Steelix. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, good thinking. Vileplume is neutral to bug since poison resists it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, whatever, hit him with some fighting moves and kill him pretty quick. He's good against 2 without risk if you take Night Slash. Machamp has to deal with Houndoom because of fire moves. Yep. Steelix stomps Murkrow. Yeah, all right, this is what I want to start typing out the plan. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, will. Okay, let's get to that. Okay, let's put it whatever here. No, not there. Here. Okay, so elite for plan. Poison also resists fighting. Really? So I guess night slash? I'm not sure what's better. Okay, so will. Psychic. So he's got, so the plan for will, I just want to lay it out, man. I want to lay out my general strats. Makes me feel confident. Cross chop claps Murkrow, though. I'm assuming flying doesn't resist fighting. Am I right on that? I assume so. All right, so let's see. So Will has Xatu, 40. Yeah. So against him, we're going to use... Okay, whatever. I'm just going to type some of this shit. So it's Will, and then I'm going to give myself space. Then it's what, Bruno? No, Koga, Bruno, Karen, Lance. Koga, Bruno, Karen. She's such a Karen. Lance. So, okay, we're talking about Karen. Umbreon, Vileplume, Murkrow. Umbreon, Vileplume, Murkrow. Last one was Houndoom. Gengar, yes, of course. The prep will take probably less time. That's only one trainer instead of fucking 5 that you have to plan for independently, you know? Alright, so... For Umbreon, the plan is to use... Well, I don't know. Either Heracross / Machamp. Machamp takes about 45 to 50% damage from Houndoom's Flamethrower and overkills it with Cross Chop. He just needs to go into that fight healthy. Okay. Machamp using Cross Chop. Okay. I'm gonna beautify this later, so it's easy to read. Let's see. Umbreon for Gengar. Why? Let me see. So he's gonna use Focus Blast, which I think is no good against Umbreon. No, he's actually weak to it. Yes, that's not a great idea. I mean, if we give somebody what's good against, I don't even remember what's good against poison. I mean, psychic. You want to use a psychic move against Gengar, right? Oh wait, no. I know poison's weak to psychic. Shit. All right, let's just see here. Steelix cucks Gengar. Yeah. Ground and steel. Let's see here. I'm suspicious of that. Focus Blast melts Steelix. God, I forget these weird nebulous... Yeah, that's probably not a great idea. All right, let's see. Base stats. Fast as fuck. Special attack high. Right. So he's immune. Right. Fighting and normal do nothing. Weak to Dark, Psychic, Ghost, and Ground. Yeah, Heracross with Night Slash is not terrible, I think. Yeah, and he's got Levitate too. Right. Good point. What did I just say? Night Slash, right? With Facetimus. And what is Heracross like against a fighting move? And where's Ghost? Just normal times. Facetimus seems like the right choice so far. I mean, yeah, Facetimus is the right choice, I think, and just hit him with some Night Slash. Umbreon can take a Focus Blast, 2 if you have Citrus Berry. Sure. Gengar is risky no matter what because of Destiny Bond. By the way, help me out. If he uses Destiny Bond and I switch Pokemon, I assume Destiny Bond is no longer in effect. Is that true? Because I notice he does not have Mean Look. So we may need to switch out if we get Destiny Bonded, which obviously we're going to try to avoid. Bond ends on switch. Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm not too worried about that. Well, I'm not seeing a much better... In fact, let's run the calculation on it. Level 45 Gengar versus, we'll call it a level 40... yeah, we'll call it level 44 Thesetimus. So Gengar... 45. Let's see what kind of damage you can do. Destiny Bond is in effect until he uses another move. Is that true? I mean, that'd be kind of shitty. I didn't think that was how it worked. All right, let's put Night Slash in there. We'll call it 44. He probably level 45 at that point, but no matter. Night Slash does... Okay, looks like 80% damage. That's good. We're slower, obviously. So we need to be able to tank. And he's going to have Lick, which we should be resisting, I think, right? And what was the other one? I mean, he's a meme one, so he's got Focus Blast, right? Which, will that be effective? If he's at full health, he won't Destiny Bond. All right. No. Calculate. Here we go. Focus Blast. Okay, well, between the two, obviously, he's gonna try to meme us. He's gonna try to meme us with Destiny Bond. So, okay. You know what we need? You know what we need to deal with Gengar to avoid getting memed by Destiny Bond? We need a priority move. Is Destiny Bond a priority move? Because we need to outspeed this man to guarantee that no one ends up fucking murdered by Gengar. And if we have to soak up some damage to do it, I mean, we only need... If we have a Pokemon with our priority move... Sucker Punch... No, not Sucker Punch. Well... Sucker Punch just simply wouldn't work, because he has to do an attacking move to do that. Sucker Punch will fail. I know. I'm well aware. So the actual thing we need to do... And, right, we can have a Pokemon with a priority move that we just swap to, because it's... And if we need to swap a couple of times in order to make sure we don't get cucked by Destiny Bond, that's fine. But he is way too fast, so we need a priority move, and Destiny Bond is not priority-based. Okay, we can account for that. So, of our Pokemon, who can we teach a priority move to? Umbreon can be taught... No. Quick Attack is normal, so will not work. So that won't do it. Yeah, I mean, he's faster than everything I've got. That's fine, so we need a priority move. Do none of these guys really have any priority moves? I feel like that can't be right. Can anything one-shot him? Well, look, even one-shotting doesn't solve this problem at all. I mean, look, if he's at full HP, is he likely to Destiny Bond? No, but I just don't believe that he won't. Why are you so sure that he won't? Have you studied the AI of this Pokemon, so you're guaranteeing that you know he won't? Because I don't believe that you've done that. Only Machamp does, but it's fighting type with Mach Punch. Well, that's not the end of the world. Well, okay, I mean, what's he gonna use? He's got Lick and Focus Punch, right? I mean, Mach Punch, let's see what it does. Oh, wait, he resists it. He resists it, right? Oh, okay, wait, I've got a solution to this. And it's, what are those moves that make sure that your next move will hit? Then why not just give Umbreon, or whoever, fucking, boop, boop, the magnifying glass. I feel like those moves exist, and those can be... Foresight, yeah. Foresight gets past the immunity if you do stuff with that. So using that in an intelligent way might be, might be a way to get around this. And then, using Machamp with Foresight could solve the problem. Let's see if Machamp learns it. Payback turn 1 will shit on Gengar, and Umbreon won't die to a Focus Blast outside of crit. Okay, so you're saying that he will die to a crit. So this plan is good, but not ideal. And I think we can do better. So, I mean, we'll have the Umbreon to fall back on. Payback, turn 1. Eh. Not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea. I'll note it down here. Where's my sheet here? Alright, Gengar, Umbreon. Focus Blast also has garbage accuracy, so it's a risk that I personally be willing to take. Okay, alright. Oh, you know, that's another way to go, cheap one. Putting him to sleep. And Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave. I mean, Thunder Wave would do the job. But can anything that we're planning on bringing learn Thunder Wave? Because at this point, we're not changing the team. Unless I find some deep issue with the team. We got to work with what we got here. I think Heracross with Night Slash is the best bet against Gengar because only Destiny Bond is the danger. Umbreon is weak to Focus Blast. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And as you said, with a crit, that's a KO. And we don't want that. And it was Payback. And that should be a one-hit KO, right? One-hit KO. If you survive. If survives. Yeah. People are saying that there's not that much to worry about with Payback when you use Umbreon. Because at full HP, Gengar isn't likely to Destiny Bond. But I just please cite the source. How you know he won't use Destiny Bond at full HP. And it's true, with Payback, he just won't do anything. Well, then again, if you think about it with Umbreon, I mean, I don't like the risk of the crit. But if he uses Lick or Focus Blast or whatever, then we will kill, but we could get killed by a crit, Focus Blast or whatever. But even if he uses Destiny Bond, that's a guaranteed not death, because Payback will not activate unless, unless he did damage to us first. So it just won't do anything, right? Oh no, I'm thinking of Sucker Punch, aren't I? No, I'm wrong about that. Oops, never mind. I'm wrong. I have to say, your 4-hour One Piece video is on my repeat to watch. Blow Jabba the Hutt. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it. I think it was pretty great. Heracross is better. I agree. I think Heracross is so far looking more stable, but we still have not found a solution to this thing. It will activate but won't do mega damage. And I mean, we could see if it does a full kill or not, but Heracross with Night Slash. Thunder Wave with Slowking. Hey, there's an idea. Thunder Wave with Slowking. Because Slowking is not super important up to this point. Does Slowking really learn Thunder Wave? Let's check it out. If so, that is a perfectly viable strat to use against this Gengar. Let's check it out. See, I really enjoy all these kind of 4-dimensional chess plans to optimize chances of victory. And I mean, if you don't, then I just don't know why you're here anymore. Don't want to switch into a ghost move with Slowking. Well, okay, but just consider his only ghost move, I believe, let's double check this. His only ghost move is Lick. And what does Spite do? And Lick is like, what, 20 power? And it's physical? Spite does what? Decreases, okay, it won't do anything. So Spite is literally not a problem. 200 IQ and it's only getting higher. That's right. Bazinga. And Lick is 30 power. Okay, we will survive Lick. It's not an issue. And just for fun, let's see what Gengar's attack stat is like. I mean, 65 isn't the worst in the world. Oh, wait, that's Mega Gengar. Okay, still 65. Yeah, okay, Lick is not an issue. I like Slowking Thunder Wave. 100% accuracy. We'll make it so that we can go first, and then we can kill with Night Slash without having to worry about it. And did we already check Gengar versus the Setimus? Will he survive this shit? Focus Blast. Yeah. Look, I mean, I don't know why he has Lick instead of Shadow Ball either, but he doesn't. And boy, am I lucky about that. T-Wave is 90%. I think you're wrong about that. Let's double check. I'm just curious. Well, okay, I was gonna check on where'd he go? Slowking. Yes, here we go. Learn set. Check Thunder Wave. Probably TM. Thunder Wave. And where do we get? TM 14. Oh, that's the wrong gen. Thunder Wave. Boom. TM 73. In Generation 4, you get it in the Battle Frontier. Tim was not. Is that it? Is that the only place? Well, that could be an issue. Okay, that's too bad. Yep, I mean, that's the only way that I'm seeing it for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, right? If we're going this far to set up Thunderwave with Slowking, just use Slowking to kill Gengar. Zen Headbutt almost one-shots it. And actually, you know what, Aches here? That actually makes a lot of sense, because, again, his only damaging move is Lick. That's the only move that's a threat, and it's not a threat, obviously. And, I mean, we could even use the opportunity to set up, theoretically. Am I wrong? Oh, wait, no, you're right. That doesn't solve the problem at all. In no way does that solve the problem of our Destiny Bond issue that we're trying to solve here. We've got to find a way to either slow him. Right, Gengar can be killed. Just like our explosion strats, which is why Steelix is on this team. We need Gengar strats. Taunt. Yeah, okay. Taunt is a shout. What does that mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Well, Taunt does solve the problem. Night Slash and pray for a crit one-shot and no Destiny Bond. Roll the dice. I like those odds. I'd rather not. Taunt on Umbreon, payback to kill. Yeah, I mean, that's not a terrible idea. Oh, yeah, it isn't. Oh, yeah, Yawn. Yawn strats. We definitely can learn Yawn. I'm sure about that. So, like, okay. Hypothesis. We switch to Slowking. He's gonna use, like, on that, we use Yawn. The next turn, we know he's gonna probably use Lick against Slowking. I mean, he might use fucking whatever it is. We then switch back to Thesetimus, or maybe for the first time, and we just hit while he then falls asleep after using Lick on that turn. That very turn, we hit with Night Slash and kill. If you use Yawn and he uses Destiny Bond and then falls asleep, right, Aches here. But we switch on that turn. He falls asleep during the turn upon which you are switching. So if you use Destiny Bond, then we switch back to Slowking, and, you know, we do whatever. We can use Yawn again if we want to. I mean, all we got to do is make sure that we don't get hit by a Destiny Bond on that turn on which he falls asleep. No, that's a good, I don't see any problem with that. That seems like a good strat. That is the best one so far. Yawn strats. But you'd switch in before he Destiny Bonds. Right. So then you just switch out again. He'll be asleep. It's okay to switch at that point. It's not going to do any harm. And then, you know, I mean, if you miss your window, we might use big brain strats and just sit and wait until he wakes up so that we can reset this and do a Yawn again. But he probably won't. It's just that this is a guaranteed way to get the kill within a certain number of like, it'll take extra turns. That's risky waking up territory. Well, potentially. It's just that if he uses Destiny Bond, we switch back to Slowking, and we just spam Yawn every turn until he wakes up. I think Taunt completely, but Aexir, your Taunt suggestion does not compensate for the critical hit kill on Umbreon, and in fact makes it more likely. I mean, maybe it's equally odds. I just don't think that fixes the problem at all. Whereas this is a safer strat that gives probably just as good odds, if not better, and can be reset at least once. Because what's gonna happen if he uses Destiny, like if we switch back to Slowking because this setup fails, he's just gonna use Lick, which does like 15%, and we'll have a Citrus Berry on Slowking anyway, and then we just yawn again. We can bring Taunt and other Pokemon, I mean, I guess, but this strategy is better. Because it risks less. So, I mean, to me, it makes sense. I'm doing it. I don't give a shit. All right, let me see. Umbreon, Gengar. Okay, so the top boy is Heracross with Night Slash, Umbreon with Payback. That's fine, too. Lay out all our strats here. Let me see. Taunt on Slowking? I mean, maybe he does. Gyarados learns Taunt? How would Gyarados fare in this matchup? Against Gengar with Focus Blast. Well, he's Flying type. Might do okay. Does Gyarados actually learn Taunt? I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, again, we've got lots of backup Pokemon that we could theoretically switch to. I don't think Taunt strats are really necessary. I think we found a better solution here that is less risky. Waterfall does 80%, but is he faster though? But is he faster? And I guess if you've taunted, then it's just gonna get hitting you with that shit. DD Gyarados is enough. Once you outspeed Gengar, you always know when to attack. That's true. That's true. Dragon Dance, and then you just kill with however many. Hey, let's put in Gyarados in there. Let's see what Gyarados looks like. That might make sense. Gyarados. You know, I don't believe you guys. I feel like Destiny Bond isn't a one-turn thing. I feel like it lasts until swap out. Am I wrong? Or am I being misled? Let me know. Let me know. I've always understood it to work until the Pokemon swaps out. It lasts until Gengar uses another move or you swap out. Okay. Okay. I'm skeptical, but I'll read the wiki. I'll read Bulbapedia and check. All right, so we'll call it level 44. Let's get a waterfall in there. And let's see what it takes to outspeed the boy. All right, so right now we're 45 versus 44. And new podcast soon. Soon. That's all I can say. Soon. And let's up the speed by one stage. Okay, we're already faster after one stage, but that isn't enough to... Oh, wait, we got a buff attack as well. So Focus Blast is doing 20%. You know, rather than all that strat, Dragon Dance Gyarados might be just smarter across the board here. But it's not soon enough. Forgive me. Forgive me. All right, and if we do 2, what if you teach Russell Destiny Bond to Destiny Bond the Gengar? If only he was still with us. I feel like... Okay, get 2 Dragon Dances guarantees a one-hit KO on your boy Gengar. And honestly, we can tank. We'll give Gyarados a Citrus Berry and just tank our way up to that point. If you Dragon Dance up Gyarados, you could just sweep. Yeah, but I don't know. I could see if it makes sense to like start off the match with Gyarados. But I mean, Gyarados with Dragon Dance is a beast. But I feel like, well, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. I mean, against Umbreon, he's gonna use Synchronize. Gonna use Confuse Ray, Payback, Feint Attack, Double Team. What was the moveset we agreed upon for Gyarados? Yeah, let's review that. Let's review that. Because I believe that we basically had that ironed out. Dragon Dance, Ice Fang, Waterfall, and Thunderbolt. And 1 or 2 of those theoretically could change, because I can keep Thunderbolt as a TM, and then I can learn it, you know, before the trainer where we need to use it, which I believe is just Lance. No, wait. We learned Thunderbolt for another situation. What was that? What was it? Here's my hot take. We go in with Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Ice Fang, and Taunt. We bring a Thunderbolt TM. We use Taunt for Karen's Gengar. After the fight, we teach it Thunderbolt. We could do that. We could do that. For Lance's oh yes, that's right. For taking out Lance's Gyarados at the beginning of the match. That's right. That's right. Well, I mean that is doable. That is doable. All right. That is not a terrible strategy. And considering the amount of damage that we're taking, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe if we get to that point, and we're able to get like 2 Dragon Dances off, I mean, we can sweep the rest of the team. I mean, Houndoom will obviously be utterly destroyed. The rest of these guys, I mean, I don't know. Petal Dance, whatever, doesn't even matter. Yeah, I mean, set up on Umbreon and shit on Karen. Ice Fang for Vileplume, good point, good point. Waterfall, everything else, yeah, that would do fine. Let's see what the matchup versus Umbreon looks like and see if that's doable. That Confuse Ray has me a little spooked, but I mean, maybe we give a Lumberry instead of Citrus just to deal with Confuse Ray. All right, double team, feint attack, payback. Let's see. That was 42, right? Umbreon. Machamp has to clap Umbreon because he can't miss because of the double team. Yeah, I mean, if we're getting set up, that's kind of an issue. Dragon Dance on Vileplume and full heal when Stun Spore hits. We can't use items, though. In case you're not aware of this Nuzlocke rule set. We can't use items until she does, so we can't have... Setting up against Vileplume, yeah, that's not a great idea. She'll bring in Murkrow into Machamp after Umbreon dies. Yeah, probably true. Probably true. So, yeah, alright, let's say we start off with Machamp. We kill Umbreon with Machamp, no problem. Because fighting is good against Dark, right? Right? I always forget this shit. Fighting, right, okay. We'll clap him with Close Combat or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And then we swap, on Murkrow we swap to Gyarados. That makes sense. Now, okay, I noticed Murkrow has Pluck, so we wouldn't really want to... Oh, also Murkrow has Whirlwind. So, setting up against Murkrow, not a fantastic idea. Because we're just going to get got by Whirlwind. Probably. I mean, if you're setting up for 2-3 turns, you know. Let me check if you need 1 DD to sweep. Okay. I mean, actually, I already know that I need more than 1 because I know with Gengar, we required 2 to get the 1-hit KO. So, you know. But I guess against Gengar, the idea would be, yeah, that's true. That's true. We could turn 1 against Murkrow, Dragon Dance. If we get Whirlwinded after 1 Dragon Dance, not the end of the world. And then we'll be faster anyway, right? And then, can we get Murkrow with 1 Waterfall after 1 Dragon Dance? Let me know, Aches here. I'll check too, but I mean, if you're looking anyway. And then, yeah, I mean, then we should be able to fuck up everything else. Oh, well, that's what Aches here's checking, right? Wait to hear back from Aches here. This seems like the solid plan so far. And then as backup, we have, you know, Thesetimus with Night Slash. Whirlwind goes last when used. Right, but I'm just saying, if turn 1, if on our first turn, we Dragon Dance, and then Whirlwind, then it doesn't matter. Oh, and right, and on the next turn, I mean, I think we'll outspeed after thing 1. Vileplume lives after 1 Dragon Dance Ice Fang. Indeed. And we risk Stun Spore. Right, and that's not good. That's not good. So we need 2 Dragon Dances for Vileplume. Vileplume living and Stun Sporing is the worst case scenario. True. We want a guaranteed kill against Vileplume. What's Vileplume weak to? Grass poison. What's the weaknesses there? Flying, fire, psychic, and ice. Slowking, I think, is actually a decent choice, although probably slower. 50. What's Slowking? I think we've got a Slowking tab here. Gotta be slower. Yep, slower. There you go. We just don't know. We just don't know. Very interesting. Well, listen, we're talking about this whole Gyarados strat. That wasn't even the initial plan. We were talking about using, using what? Using our fighting boys, right? Risking Whirlwind on Murkrow is the best option. Right, because a Whirlwind isn't even a death sentence. If we get Whirlwinded, theoretically, we can just switch back. And it would be a setback, but not necessarily by that much, because Murkrow, what? As we are doing our shit, we're going to get Plucked and Feint Attack, because Sucker Punch just won't do anything, you know? We can just use Gyarados with the Taunt and Dragon Dance on Gengar. Oh, and hey, and why not, with Gyarados, use Taunt on Murkrow as well to avoid Whirlwind, right? Did I just solve our problem by using Taunt on Murkrow as well? I think that solves the problem. And then there's no need to worry about Whirlwind whatsoever. And let's just see what kind of, and then we can definitely get 2 off. And there's nothing to worry about. So let's just see if we outspeed this level 44 Murkrow. So that we could, like, turn 1. Well, even if it uses Whirlwind. Whirlwind is a low priority move, right? Well, no, he still could have used it, right? I don't know. If we Taunt and he uses Whirlwind that turn, well, whatever. Let's just see. Gyarados is kind of fast, right? So go back to 0. Go back to 0. The Whirlwind fails. Really? Well, that's very interesting. All right, Murkrow. I think he was level 44. I'll just put 45. Fuck it. He is... No. Okay, Murkrow, come on. No buffs. No buffs. Blank set. Oh, we're right. Whoa, too high level. 45, we'll call it. All right, so he is faster. If you taunted, but I think, as we said, if we taunt, Whirlwind is the D priority move, right? So taunt will work, and even if it fails, we just swap back to Gyarados and just try it again, as we're taking literally 0 damage from. Let's put in these moves and see how much damage they deal. Pluck. What's that gonna do? That's not bad. That's good damage, actually. And he's actually level 44, right? Okay, got it. So let's make him 44, so everything's accurate. Though I know, fucking nature could be wrong and all that shit. Taunt always shuts it down. Fantastic. And what was the other one? Sucker Punch, which won't even matter. Well, I guess Sucker Punch would matter on turns where when the turn where we finally do attack with Waterfall. Sucker Punch will matter. So let's see what kind of damage that would actually deal. Sucker Punch and Feint Attack. All right, let's see here. Okay, now is Sucker Punch, is that going to deal double that damage because it's been buffed? Sucker Punch dealing 80 damage. Sucker Punch. Okay, it's actually 70 power apparently. Or maybe got nerfed. Hit us. And unfortunately, we can't depend on a Citrus Berry to give us the leg up here because he has Pluck. And Pluck actually eats the berry, doesn't it? Let's see. Now, he's going to be at full HP anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Holding a berry will eat the berry, gains effect. Okay. Okay, so there's not going to be any kind of healing going on. So we have to fully commit to this and survive. That Sucker Punch... This isn't a great matchup, actually. Did the stream go down?